Hello. Hello. So, this stream will be throwing out the entire battle scene and then integrating it with the dungeon scene. So, to start with, I'm going to load the battle scene and the dungeon scene simultaneously just to work out what the hell I need to do to start the battle. So let's create a game object for battle. If we actually move transitions to its own game object. Wait, no, don't move it. Copy it. Because yeah, okay. And then these. Copy. Paste as child of battle. There we go. And hang on, oops. Screwed this up. Okay. And then we can unload. Don't save. Wait, one more. Just remove it. And then everything else that we've done should be in dungeon. So UI managers grid, all these should be in dungeon. So we disable this and then see what happens now. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so start. Oh yeah, I've got these things working. At the moment, it just starts a battle if we collide. And it also automatically turns towards you if there's a battle going on. If it also should also. Instead of moving inside of the thing, it should, instead of moving, it should rotate, say, hey, there's an enemy here, you know, you're going to fight it. Yeah. And also need... What I'm thinking of is, oh, okay, it's facing the wrong way. That's weird. Why am I pointing this way to start the battle? I should be going... Oh, whatever. Yeah, so... Start battle. And then for some reason I'm just facing the wrong way. I said now we're starting the battle and we're facing this way when we should be facing this way. Which means that the grid position of the thing is wrong. Oh dear. Okay. So we have this start battle as our whatchamacallit. Oh, and also going to create another game object, which is outside the thing. This will be our field state manager, which is going to be responsible for changing between battle and dungeon. So oh, this sucks. Okay, so we need to reset the transform of dungeon, because that's just going to cause so much problems. Okay, so that's fine. Dungeons are in there. Create game object. Field. No. Main loop? Core loop? Gameplay loop? Core loop state manager. Call this dungeon state manager. I don't know. Dungeon loop state manager. Okay. Open this up. Oh yeah, probably won't be streaming too long today. I have stuff tomorrow, which I need to wake up pretty early for. Oh, come on. Reload your damn domain, damn it. Okay. Dungeon loop state manager on here, which is this class here. Just close this and open this. Right, dungeon loop, preserve on scene change. Singleton, yes. Core loop state manager, dungeon loop state manager. So this would need a dungeon game object? Question mark? Hang on. Battle model only just has the enemy party. So where? Hey, what the? 'Cause, 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 I change this? Wait. What the hell's going on? Why did it clear the spawns? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, fine. No assets. There are assets. Right here. You remember these? Oh. Oh, okay, so that's why the battle time was null. Because it's right here. Okay, in that case, we don't need to serialize this then. Yeah, battle timer equals get component battle timer. We don't want to be screwing around with that thing. I think that's probably something that I did in development just to make sure that it was loading correctly. Or either that or the battle timer was a separate component way back when. I said way back then, but it's just a few days. Right, I think we can go back to our battle scene. No, not battle scene, dungeon scene. Okay. Private battle presenter. Battle presenter. Game object? Dungeon game object. Then we're also going to need a battle game object as well. Somehow I don't think that disabling and enabling the dungeon's going to work. What if... So we've got our cameras here, but then if we make another camera here and then get rid of that, will the thing have a go at me? No, it won't. Right. However, if I enable them both, yeah, it's going to say, oh, you can't have two cameras in here, or whatever. Thing is, I do want I want the battle to be on a separate screen as far as the player's concerned. So the battle presenter on here, that's fine. Can't forget that. Well, I can forget it, but right. These two are fine. Get rid of these unused musings. Now, if I do start battle, then this is gonna you should go into the start and the set player party as well. I can do this now that they're both in the same scene. If player party, oops, underscore player, no, this should be an awake. This populate player party would be, yeah, I only need to do that once, I reckon. And then on awake, so we load the dungeon party first, question mark. If player party is null, player party equals find first object by type player party. There should only be one. This combat entities isn't used anywhere, so I can just get rid of it. One thing less I need to worry about. No, this is just the presenter. We want to set the in the Dungeon Loop State Manager. Public enum Dungeon Loop State Field Battle Game Over. That'll do for now. Dungeon Loop State's current state. No, this should be on start. Battle game object dot set active false. Dungeon game object set active true. And then we set this to this active to true, and that gives the whatchamacallit a chance to load itself. Oh, of course I haven't. Dungeon Battle Bond here, and then this is probably going to get me copyright warned, so I'll okay. Dungeon Manager, which would be here. Okay, run it, and populate player party, but player party isn't, of course. Which means we need to, yeah, okay, load it as a scene. This. That should stop the null reference. Yes, it does. And it teleports us to where it should be. Okay. That's all well and good. Right. This start battle, here we go. I'm going to call the Unity event enemy encountered. Okay, and then So I'm going to rename this to On Monster Encounter. Current state equals field, of course. Then dungeon manager dot monster encountered plus add listener start battle. New Unity event of this. Change this to a property. Get private set. Change the signature start battle. And that should be it. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm instantiating a component, but hopefully I don't need to use this dummy battle anymore. Actually, you know what, I can just put in null and say if it's null, treat it as a new fresh monster party state or what have you. Of course, it's just kicking a null reference down the line, but hopefully we won't be using dummy battle anymore. Fingers crossed. Okay. Right, we're entering the battle scene, however... okay. Size equals monsters get monster. It's the same thing here. Monsters is null, apparently. Wait, does the... Oh, it doesn't have a monster spawn group. Okay, put the test one in then. Okay. I don't want it to... See, now that it's unloaded everything and reloaded everything, we've got that skybox. Because... is this camera? Okay. But then the skybox, we're in a 3D scene, so the skybox is going to be rendering. So we do need a background image. Yeah. So, how would I go about getting a background image? It's just something that needs to be blurred. Actually, I can probably just use the one from... For now, I can use that blurred Hololive Office thing. I don't know. Hang on, let me dig up this. Put Dungeon Office background into the... Okay, keep that. Then in master canvas, we can just create an image. No, 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 no. Sub-canvas. Tell me if I went into 2D mode. And a canvas as sub-canvas. We'll call this one background. And add a image. Beep, 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 beep. Then get this blurred Hololive office in there. I'll have this canvas. We'll get rid of the graphic raycaster, we don't want that. And just have this at the very back. Right, so that is what I mean. The order in which the screen space overlay canvas will render. Okay, yeah, that's good. So yeah, I just want to make sure that it's the end. Okay. Oh. I've removed the graphic raycaster. Hang on, if I disabled the background. No, it's not the background, that's the problem. Which means it's something else. Enemies is fine. Player party is also fine. No. Action selection? No, that's not a canvas. Neither is this. Neither is this. I can't target anything. This dungeon. Well, it's all oh, it's this. Is it? No, it isn't. No. It's really weird. Because this is just a plain game object. If I go into the battle scene, it's not working anymore. Oh, it needs an event system. I'm a dumbass. Okay, wait, we already have an event system, but it's been disabled. So if I bring event system outside of the thing, because it's going to be used by both, and we've got another null reference. What is it this time? Oh yeah, I haven't loaded the player part yet. There we go. Right. Oh, we're finding the first object by... Oh, okay, yeah, that would explain it. Right, this scene loading we don't want to do anymore. Instead have a Unity event. Ooh. Either that or I find the yeah, this. So we should be doing this on here. Right. We can also get rid of this, put this in here, get rid of this else statement. Transition out, and then invoke game vectors and dungeon loop state manager will be handling the game over scene. On battle end. if the players won, then dungeon loop state.field battle game object.set active to false, dungeon game object.set active to true. Okay. Now this is an async call. Just forget it. Hey Wiley. Yeah, this will be a short stream today because I've got stuff I need to do pretty early tomorrow. Kotfi, hi. Is that how it's pronounced? Kotfi underscore? How's your day been? Can I repeat that? What? Are you hearing that? No, I was just asking how your day was. What was I doing? Oh yes, transitioning, then forget it. Not good, not bad. Yeah, that's the same. I suppose Sundays are pretty much uneventful by design, I'm guessing. Struggling in codes. Oh, I know the feeling, mate. If not player victory, then dungeon loop state game over. Debug.log. Cleaning, Wiley. Oh yeah, I keep reminding myself that I need to clean up my bedroom, but I never do. It's like I am well on the way to Asmongold level. Well, no, he's done and cleaned his room and all, so yeah, I definitely need to get something done. If it's just picking up the damn clothes off the floor. But for some reason, just don't do it. I just rather sit in here in goblin mode and code. Okay, debug log to do game over. Try and change surroundings. Hope that something will come. Yeah. Yeah, it's like okay, there's a 1,000,000 to 1 chance that you actually watch cricket, but it's like that changing the bails trick, where you make one thing and you just make one change for good luck or something like that. Debug to do game over sequence and then Okay, go into this guy in here. Now I want to deliberately attack my dudes, kill them all. I definitely need a sort of debug menu to kill our party. Okay. To do game over sequence, right. So we need to make a game over object. Right, call it state manager. Easy transition. Serialize field private game over. No, game object. Game over game object. There we go. Bound on game object set active false. Actually, I could just take this out of the if statement. Battle game object dot wait. Game over game object dot set active true. And then I can take this out the loop and all. Game over. We want a canvas. Disable these two for the time being. Reset canvas is just going to be a screen space overlay. Image 0011. Doop 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 doop. Background is one word, and there's an R in it. There's no black, so yeah, we'll just use that. I'm in the wrong thing. Content. Vertical layout group. 0011. Boop doop doop doop. Middle center. 32 padding, why not? UI text test mesh pro. Call this one header. can have a button. To staging area button. Caps lock needs to come off. Staging area button. Return to staging. Area. Colour will be this nice grey? Or just maybe the navy? Maybe even that. No, we'll have it as grey. So the header needs to be this slightly faded white. Load game button to title screen button. Load game capital G. Return to title. Okay, this needs a layout element of flexible height and these three layout element being height of 60. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just make this a bit bigger. And we'll give the buttons a bit more spacing. And also we'll give these a preferred width. No, preferred width of 500. Yeah, that looks like a decent game over screen. Then also scripts. I want to put it in battle because it only fires when you've lost a battle, but it doesn't feel right. I'm gonna put it on root scripts folder, which I know I shouldn't be doing, but I can't think of anywhere better to put it. Oh wait, no, I can just put it in UI. That's fine. Okay, so we'll put the game over screen here. Public void return to staging area. Oops. Debug.log to do return to staging area. Public void load game debug.log to do load game screen. Public void return to title. Debug.log to do return to title screen. And then in, oops. And then Dungeon Loop State Manager, game object set active to true. That's all well and good. And then I'm going to make the player party state. Current amount of HP will be 10. You and you, Shinri. Okay, that should be it. Oh no, wait, I need to hook up the buttons. Button. I'll click. Game over screen, return staging area. Game over screen. Load game. Game over screen dot return to title. Okay. Oh. What the hell? Oh, I know what happened. This threw an exception, so this line didn't go. Wait, why am I killing the enemies? Right, we don't need a camera rendering, but I'll just stick a camera here because reasons. Actually, I can just have solid color black. So for some reason the background doesn't render, then yeah. Move this camera back to its normal thing. Make it ortho, even though it doesn't actually render anything because anything that is rendered is disabled. Okay, let's try this again. Dungeon active, then battle active. Definitely need some sort of okay, yeah, that looks alright. Right, I want to get a transition going when I hit the start the battle. So scene transition dot transition out. Await scene transition dot transition out. Can only be used with an async. Okay. Okay. Transition out and then transition in again and then start the battle. This is a very sketch way of doing it, but I think it'll actually work. Let's see how it looks. And then on battle end we can get rid of the find bit of the scene transition and go from there. Okay. Yeah, thing is, the thing's going to start the battle once we're transitioning in. It's going to fade into the thing going, so I think we could just make it so that when we roll initiative the delay's a bit longer. That'll paper over the cracks somewhat. Yeah, I mean, that kind of helps. Okay, that's fine. What else did I want to do? Oh yeah, I duplicate. No, not the line of code, this thing here. Enemy dungeon symbol object. By the way, I'm only going 15 minutes more because I want to get that much sleep ready for tomorrow. I know I've only streamed for about half my usual time, but unfortunately that's kind of the way things are at the moment. Okay. The fact that you can control your... you can quickly rotate after the thing's end is a bit... what's the word? And of course the battle is still there. And then the battle, yeah, we'll need to reset the battle scene. Okay. That's fine. Right, battle ended. We should not be doing that. Results panel.show. Oh wait, dismissed. Game object.set active false. Okay, so this is an async. Oh, damn it. So yeah, we're going to need to clear the original battle enemies. Enemy party dot clear. Actually, we can do that on battle end. Right, for each while monster in combat entities, destroy monster. Combat entities equals null. It starts off as null and it will become null. So the view. Actually, no, we want to make it so that the battle view we want to get rid of the things once the things have loaded out, maybe? No. No, we just put it if player victory. And then battle view dot on battle end. We don't want the enemies to disappear on fading out if it's a game over. Call it reset instead of clear. Reset's a Unity message, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ah, reset to default values. Sure. Okay, we'll just stick it in here then. Fade out behavior dot reset. No, dot, yeah, we'll reset. Hang on. Unity reset. Mono behavior dot reset. Reset is called when the user hits the reset called when the user hits the reset button in the inspector's console menu. This function is only called in editor mode, most commonly used to give good default values in the inspector. I see. Okay, so I can just use this. Then, actually, no, I can't. Just rename this to clear. Fade out behavior dot clear. I think that's flasher as well. Actually, no. Fade out behavior clear will just set the this image to just, yeah, image dot color equals color dot white. Cannot remove combat entity because entity death checker script depends on it. Oh, I know. Yes. Monster dot game object. Oh yeah, and also set these boys to full health. Oh. The health bar's gone. Damn it. Disable on end dot set active to true. I should really set these lamias to have less max health. Oh! Which means there's something wrong with the battle view. Apply to prefab. That should solve that. Disable on end dot set out is true, and then image.color equals color.white. If it's null, then shit. And sprite is null, but if it's null, then it will be okay. I leave that. Like I said, tired. Okay, that works. Good. Why? Look at all these. And then there's the grid positions of all of these have just completely fizzled out. Yeah, you can see all these are... If combat entities is not null. Actually, no, that shouldn't be happening. It's this one. But the combat entities have been set to null because why? And this happens after every battle. So no, we have an on-battle status change which is in the battle presenter here. Okay. If not in battle, member get component of type actor equals this. Reset action progress. Action points equals 0. Saves us having to do this minus number malarkey. Okay, so they're fine here. Now they're showing themselves again. And then you can move once you've got the battle. We need to remove the nothing from there. So we're getting the entity sort of skill item like that. Return get entity by battle index, which is this. If entity, but then combat entities is becoming null because this is triggering. Try that. It's like we're destroying the whatever you call it, but it's not. Okay, this is fine. Why is it all 10,000? Because that's what I set it to. Okay. I'll just take a look at the player party state. Right here. In battle actor. Why is the action points minus 9,003? I've set them all to 0. Except this one, which is minus 9,003. It's because the... Hang on. In battle actor. Right. This is the I'm ready to act, and then the reset action process is firing before the thing resolves, which means that this start cast here, but that doesn't have any references to it. This. No. On entity action. Apply to that. And then the def checker goes and then battle act. Okay, fine. Right. Perform action, it goes there. If the battle in progress, then set the entity's time to act. But if it did end it, then this gets fired. What if... If I yielded for a frame, just wait for everything to finish and then do it. Okay, yeah, that solved the thing that doesn't solve the enemy party just suddenly reappearing. Which means it's this. Just get rid of that. Or maybe... on battle start. Yes, this. And then when it gets populated, enemy sprite color equals white. We also need to lock the controls on. Ow! What the hell is this? It's almost like the guy's taking two actions. And okay, so this player entity 4 has their action threshold at 7756, but it's showing as 9154. And the health bars are gone, so we do need to one battle end here. Instead of clear, just get rid of that. again, that guy took two actions. I know someone's taken two actions, but unfortunately I've run out of time. Definitely need to go to bed now. So yeah, that'll be it for this stream. I know it's been a short stream, but yeah, unfortunately it's out of my control. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the time wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra for now.